the players exchanging a few friendly words prior to tip-off, the getting-to-know-you stage of the proceedings. Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of... Here's Cool Hands, guarded by
What
Curry.
kind of pass was that?
Hands passes to Scott. It's stolen by Curry. Barnes dishes to Douglas.
My
Deep.
gosh.
And the shot is good. Douglas has got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to
Oh my days. Another turnover. What is going on?
They need to take away the fast break. He does not want to turn this game into a track meet, and he made sure his guys understood that. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Oh, again.
Defended by
Three times in a row. That's embarrassing.
Douglas leading the charge. Here's Azili, and that's good. A nice job
3
of the
turnovers.
as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening.
What is that pass?
Cool Hands passes to Carroll. Blocked.
Give me it's so broken.
Now Douglas averaging 14 points a game. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Houston. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And of course, the Golden State Warriors, a few slots below them.
Right now, looking at the Warriors, they've clearly put themselves right in the middle of the playoff picture.
Yeah, they're about where I thought they'd
Oh
be
my
at
gosh, this
point.
team's
But the
good.
fun part is seeing what they're able to do come playoff
This
time.
team is
It's
killing
gonna be
us.
an uphill battle, but I think one that they're looking forward to.
Barnes kicks to Green. Barnes dishes to O'Neal. Bazemore passes to O'Neal. The feed to Barnes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And the big run gives them the lead. This is great basketball to watch.
Finally.
Offense and defense are clicking and feeding off one another the way they are. Beautiful.
The shot's good from Cool Hands.
And guys, I'm not sure if you saw the story, but he was really prodded on social media from a legend of a player prior to this game.
And it appeared to come out of left field somewhere, but it definitely made a splash around the NBA. A lot of people wondering how he's going to respond. Rugged play under the boards. It's not a place
Oh
for
my
the
gosh,
weak
how
of
did
heart.
he?
You've got to go in there physically and aggressively.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot.
Oh, there we go.
Millsap loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Millsap's got 7 points in the game. For Atlanta, they come in off a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
You know, on an ordinary night, I think they would have come out on top in that game. That's how well they played, but they just happened to run into a club that was playing at the top of its game.
And Steve, I think they get the win if that game had been at home instead of on the road.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
That's a 2 from Korver. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Now, the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done 2 things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
On the court for Atlanta, Cool Hands. He's in at point guard. Elton Brand is out there with Martin. Then there's Horford. And it's Cunningham in at the 2 spot.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's Curry, and it's Golden State with another.
Well, he had a
Damn
tight
you, Curry.
separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
You know, with Steph Curry, it's never been a question about his talent, guys. It's always been a question about how are his ankles going to do. But really, he only missed significant time in the shot.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Jeff Teague, substitution on the court. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball.
What?
They'll
Come on,
set
play
the
stop.
screen,
Take
to the
it,
paint.
yes.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And a few ankle tweaks for Curry last season, but with the big brace he wore, he said the pain was mostly from the brace bruising his ankle than anything else.
Well, sounds to me like maybe you should take the brace off. Maybe a smaller brace so he
Perhaps,
doesn't get
yeah.
the bruising. That would be smart.
Exactly.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Get him. Come on.
Shot's good from Cool Hands. Cool Hands got 4 points this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Barnes with it, out guarded by Corbett. Here's Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Draymond Green with really a terrific legacy of success prior to the NBA, guys. I mean, he led Saginaw High to 2 Michigan State championships, and at Michigan State was able to be part of 2 teams that got to the Final Four and 1 that made it to the
Easy.
Sweet 16. That's impressive.
Here's Cool Hands. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Cool Hands got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Here's Nedovic, guarded by Schroeder. And Nedovic kicks to Green.
Well, one thing you'll notice about him right away is that he's the first one to hit the deck on a loose ball. Plays so hard with relentless energy.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I feel like whenever we see this guy, his jersey is torn up. He's got bruises all over him. He's just a rugged player and a guy you love having on your team.
They set the pick. Here's Cool
Come here.
Hands, and it's blocked by Spates. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Douglas with it, now guarded by Schroeder. Pope loose.
Backcourt. Yes.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Cool Hands.
Oh, what pass?
Into Millsap. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Maurice Spates.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
6 seconds left in the first half. With 1 on the clock. And that concludes.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The west span of the Bay Bridge. And so it's
Oh, what a
State with
pass.
it. It's a 16-point game. Curry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much
And
of
one.
a mismatch in terms of height.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there with David Lee, and it's Curry in at the point. That's the Warriors' 5.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, guys, Cool Hands in the last outing against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He finished 21 points and also got the ball moving around to get his teammates.
Oh, that's
involved
terrible
as well.
pass.
A dominating performance from
Oh
the
my
player who
gosh.
might start making waves around the NBA. guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates
He was pushing.
need to be prepared
What?
to carry a little bit more of the load.
And while we can now, let's check in on the top scoring rookies in the NBA. Look at Cool Hands, among the league leaders, 4th in score.
Well, he was one of those players who, coming into the league, you wondered how his talent would translate to the NBA game.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Atlanta leading.
Nice.
Into Horford. Plays it up and banks it in. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Curry kicks to Lee. Thompson passes to Curry. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6.
I blocked that.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for
Look
today.
at that.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Now we get a chance to check out Andre Iguodala. Some good contributions since the All-Star break. He's averaging 11 points per game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him. Playing right at the level.
Oh,
we
boy, is that
expected.
Horford.
Yeah, we've seen him play better, but those are still numbers that are pretty superb by any measure.
Brand, good.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active, really caused some problems for that
How did
defense.
Curry get that? What?
Curry goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Curry's got 16 points.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's
Nice,
10
Brand, come on.
consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense. The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland.
Oh my,
And
right in his
to accommodate
hands.
The team's home games, they built a new
You joke.
20,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
Down low. That's tipped. Lee dishes to Iguodala.
So many turnovers.
Coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact in. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
Picked by Horford.
Millsap. Oh, what? Open.
No good. And Golden State will come the other way. They beat the Hawks during their last
Oh
encounter
my
in
god,
Atlanta.
Yeah, and in that victory, they got
That is a
huge
joke. That's a
contributions
joke.
from their bench, and I thought their depth was really the major factor in that game. You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
There we go, 5
Cool
assists.
hands, passes to Horford, and he gets it to go. Horford's got 16.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And Bazemore kicks to Spates, and the shot is good.
Late
Easiest
team
way to
history.
do it
I don't know what that
sometimes
means.
is with the bounce pass.
Here's Cool Hands. Here's Korver for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And here, and as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Cool Hands.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense him on a regular basis.
Oh, what? Come on. Oh, nice.
Like the one we just saw.
Never mind.
All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford in center. Teague out there with cool hands. And it's Schroeder in at the 3 spot. Bazemore dishes to Iguodala. Pops in the layup for 2.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Hawks leading by 12. Horford with the screen on.
Oh my gosh, can't he control your hands?
Passes to Millsap.
Oh, nice Horford.
Here's Horford. And again, it's Atlanta.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers. When there's not a hand in his face, he'll knock those down all day.
Here's Bazemore. His 3-pointers off the mark. Hawks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work.
Oh,
so
pass.
far from them.
Oh, you're trash.
Passes to Schroeder.
Oh, you got blocked, but still.
Out of bounds, the Hawks will retain possession. Elton Brand's checked in for the Hawks.
That's a free. Oh, you're
Eyes on
trash.
3.
My player is
No
trash.
good from Cool Hands.
Hold on,
Warriors
hold
trail by
on.
14.
Oh no.
Iguodala with it. He's picked up by Brand.
Oh, he's trash.
Here's Bazemore. The shot will not go. And Atlanta will go the other way.
Oh my days, what
Cool
kind of
hands
throw
passes
was
to
that?
Brand.
Ay, ay, ay.
There's the dish to Bazemore for 3. That's good with a Douglas assist. The Atlanta leading by 11. Here's Cool Hands.
Go in.
A step back shot here. Here's Horford.
Oh,
Finds the open look, and it's on target. Horford's got 4 points in the quarter.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Iguodala to Bazemore.
I don't even think I have a single foul.
Back to Iguodala. Feeds to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Bazemore.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Okay.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Atlanta making a switch here.
Yes, he
We're in the
left me
fourth
open.
quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that
Oh,
right
it's
there.
a 2 as well.
Warriors trail by 15. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Spates. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Kicks the lead. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is on Brand.
The knock on David Lee for a long time was that he didn't impact his team defensively. I mean, last year, however, you could see that it was something he was focusing on more and more, and really was a factor with his help defense and rotations.
And Clark, when you talk about David Lee defensively in the past, he's had to play a lot of center, both in New York and
Nice.
now in Golden State.
Well, that's probably the weakness in his game. He doesn't have long arms. He's not a shot blocker. But, you know, he can get pushed around a little bit by the stronger centers. That's why it was important for Golden State to put Andrew Bogut next to him to be a rim protector and to protect Lee a little bit down there. You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy
Come on.
play
Oh
for
my
him.
god. Come on.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, I don't get caught up in whether Horford is a power forward or center. All I know is he can ball.
Skill, Steven, toughness.
Yeah,
What?
he's one of my favorite players in the league. Just such a high skill level, but tough. He rebounds. He defends well. He can guard either the power forward or center
Pass.
position.
Come
And
on.
a winner. Remember, he won 2 NCAA championships in Florida.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the
Oh.
ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
And Curry, here we go. And Maurice Spates the bucket on the assist by Curry.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Here's Cool Hands.
I stopped.
Into Horford, and stolen by Spates. Thompson outside. Rejected by Millsap. Into Horford. And a strong finish with two
Getting all
hands.
this.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Oh wow, that's
And
foul.
there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Lee.
Look at that. Look at that. That's how you do it.
Here's Cool Hands. Picked by Horford. The pass to Cunningham. Horford gets a screen from Cunningham. Pass to Cool Hands.
Excellent timing as well.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trailed by 19. Iguodala outside. He kicks it to Curry. Iguodala against Millsap. Iguodala, that's good. Iguodala's got 4 this quarter.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
Here's Cool Hands.
Trash.
Not really his range, and it's off target.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Iguodala dishes to Thompson. And the rejection by Brand.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's Cool Hands. Off the screen. Jump shot is good. Well, he definitely heard the criticism, and he used it to motivate himself. And he's been phenomenal so far in this one.
Yeah, he has been. Crow is the entree of choice, it seems, as he has made a big-time NBA name. Wish he never opened his mouth about his game.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin. Well, the Hawks coach had some advice for his team over that last break. He told his guys that they needed to be much more patient at the offensive end. They're wasting possessions, he said, with bad shot selection. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys.
Holy
Back
touch.
to you.
Thank you, Doris. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That's foul number 2 for him. Hawks on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Lead. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists now tonight. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Knocked loose.
I know what you're doing. Pass the ball. Oh wow.
The 10-footer. And the
Never mind.
Hawks getting another basket right there. Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Lee. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Dishes to Cunningham. Passes it to Cool Hands. Brand, a screen on Thompson.
Oh, it's double teaming.
Here's
Oh,
Cool Hands. It's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some strength there, guys.
Screen by Brand. Cool Hands.
how
passes
did you
to
miss?
Horford.
It was open.
And the shot no good.
Bruh.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
24 seconds.
The Hawks leading by 17. Here's Cool Hands.
Damn it.
Shot is off. Some solid defense from Azili.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it and the other didn't. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push
No,
the victory total to
why did
20
he jump?
wins even.
It always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as we got great numbers for Horford. He was really important under the basket, making great plays down
Oh, what a
low
block.
and getting in position to pull in all those rebounds.
Only one man back on D. Here's Green. Finished off the break.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Carroll, shoot
And there's
what?
the feed to Carroll. And the pass to
My
Coohan.
gosh.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot.
Oh, wow.
Inside. He's covered by Azili. That's good.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Well, Al, a lot of effort from you tonight out here to
Apparently, being called out by an NBA legend on social media doesn't have much of an effect on your game. Care to make any comments about that situation?
I try not to let what other people say about me affect my game, even if it's an NBA legend doing the talking. Clearly, there are some things I need to work on, but I'm going to keep that between me and the coaching staff. If certain people want to keep talking, then so be it.